And my name is Shilpa and currently I'm pursuing my master's in vegetable science from ICR IRI Jharkhand. So in this video, I'm going to talk about all the books that you need to study for your JRF horticulture. Okay. Horticulture, you need to read your general agriculture and general agriculture part, and then you need to study about horticulture portions including what your vegetable science, fruit science, floriculture, then your floriculture and landscaping, then your plantation and spices, and then your medicinal and aromatic crops and post harvest. Okay, and along with that all the topics that will be mentioned in your syllabus, just like respiration, transpiration, cell division, all that. Okay, so coming with the books, this video is only about books and how to read, because the books number are many. See, I have listed the books name. So books are many, but how to read these books, I will tell you in later on videos. This videos let me make about the book's name only. Okay, so for general agriculture, you need to read about the book name Nimraj Sunda. So in this video, I'm going to tell about the author's name, and in some cases I have written the whole book name. Okay, I will tell you, and after that you just search in Google like General Agriculture by Nimraj Sunda. You will get the book. Okay, so don't get confused. If I will say the author name also, you will just search like vegetable science by this author. You will get the book. Don't worry. Okay. So for general agriculture, you need to read Nimraj Sunda or else Arun Kattayan book. I have read Nimraj Sunda, but everyone says that both the books are same and both the books are good. Don't worry about the quality. Both the books are good. You can just read any one of them. Okay. So for horticulture portion, you need to read the books Basic Horticulture by Jitendra Singh. Okay, so basic horticulture means you need to clear your base. Okay, so you are going for masters, so this is the time. If you are in third year, well and good. If you are in fourth year, you have time, you can manage it. Okay, so for this you need to clear your base, because this time the questions pattern, it has changed. Not this time, like in our time also it was like that only. Like they have changed the question paper. They are not giving like direct questions. You need to make your concepts clear. You need to have your concepts clear to answer those questions. Okay, so based on only MCQs, you can't rely on that. Okay, so for your basic things, you need to read Basic Horticulture by Jitendra Singh. Okay, especially the portions just like training and pruning, then your hormones. Just read from that books. Okay, then coming your common. In all the other subjects that I told you, vegetable science, fruit science, floriculture and everything, in all that books, 3 books are common. Okay, handbook, this handbook, and it is only volume 1. One more volume is there. So this book, handbook, and this one more book is your Glosses of Horticulture, and one more book is there of Essence. Okay, so I haven't brought that book, so I have shown you the picture. These 3 books are common. These 3 books are common for all your subjects. Okay, so I would suggest you, if you can't buy at least that handbook, because it cost around 2000, I guess. So if you can't afford that book, at least my suggestion is to buy this Glosses of Horticulture and Essence of Horticulture. Okay, just these 2 books you buy it, because this is not textbook. Okay, so this is like point wise it is given. Okay, objective type book. So every time you need to read thoroughly, you need to revise every time. Okay, so many time you need to revise. So just buy these 2 book. Other book you are buying, not buying, I don't know, but Essence and Glosses, it is must. Okay, so coming to vegetable science. For vegetable science, what are the books you need to read? One is Handbook of Horticulture, then Glosses, then Essence. Along with that, one more book, that is Desing. If you will search vegetable science by Desing, so you'll get the book. Okay, so the Desing book is also like objective type only, but it has given more information than this Glosses, and I really like that book. So you need to study that Desing book, and especially solve that Desing MCQs also. Okay, because it is really good. So you can read Desing. And one more, my friend was there. Her rank in JRF was good, so she used to read Compiled Vegetable. I haven't read that one. So Compiled Vegetable you can search. So Compiled Vegetable you can study. It is also like MCQ type, objective type written. And one more book is there, Vegetable, Tuber Crops and Spices. That book is by Thambu Raj book. Okay, so I will show you that book. So this is the book I am studying now for MSc also. So this is like textbook. This is not objective type book. So this is a textbook. To make your basics strong about the crops and everything. So you can study this book. Okay. this. And if you will not study in BSc, then you need to study in MSc also. So just this. And for objective, you can study objective floriculture. Okay, so now coming to the fruit science. Fruit science, again, the three books are common. What are those? Handbook of Horticulture, then your Glostus and Essence. Okay, and one more book is there of fruit science. Fruit science, one more book is your Ready Reckoner. Ready Reckoner, it is also of objective type only, but it is in more detail. It is of only pomology book. Okay, pomology means fruit science. It is of only fruit science book, so it is more in detail. So I would suggest you to just buy that book, because I didn't got any. If you find any book PDF, then study from it. But if you don't get, then I would suggest that like you should buy Ready Reckoner book. It is also of objective type, not textbook, because I used to read text. I used to not like fruit science. Okay, but still I brought this book and it was really good. Okay, so and if you want to go in depth. Okay, so for textbook type, so those two books are TK Bose and Treasure of Fruit Science. Okay, so now coming to the floriculture and landscaping portion. So floriculture and landscaping portion, the most important book is Floriculture at a Glance by Deshraj. I will give the picture, this one. So that book is more important. Just solve its MCQ. If you are not able to read the text, don't read, but solve the MCQs. The MCQs directly come from there. Okay, so just read your Deshraj and your handbook. No need to read everything in handbook for floriculture, but that I made no video like carnation varieties. So you just analyze your previous year and think which one, and you find out like which one is the important portion. So along with that, you just see this topic. So no need to go thoroughly for every topics of handbook. Okay, so Deshraj is must, and Glostus and Essence, it is common, so you need to read that. And along with this, from YouTube, don't forget to see the color scheme. Okay, so color scheme is a topic that I didn't got from any book, so it is better to watch from YouTube. Any video you will get it easily. So YouTube you get color scheme, and then principles and elements of garden. In that topic also I didn't got much from this textbook, so I just watched a YouTube video, and every year these questions come only from principles and elements of gardening. Okay, so you need to read that. And from plantation and spices, handbook is must. Handbook is very important for plantation and spices, like your coconut, areca nut, then your coconut crosses, especially the only crosses you will get in handbook only, so you need to read handbook. And for black pepper also, black pepper questions directly come from the handbook texts. Okay, so handbook, Glostus and Essence, these are must. Okay, so this is enough for plantation and spices. And then for your post harvest is also Essence, Glostus and handbook. You just see the topics which are important according to your analyzing the question paper previous year. Okay, so you just read Glostus, Essence, handbook. Okay, along with that, medicinal and aromatic crops you can read from Glostus and Essence. And whenever you will practice MCQs, or you will give test series and all, so you can do that from. Okay, you will just write the extra parts. Okay, and for MCQ books, so these are some of the MCQ books. Like you can go for Bharat Singh Hadda, then MCQ A to Z Horticulture, MCQ Mission Horticulture, MCQ Uddal Singh, Objective Horticulture, Olericulture, Objective Olericulture. You can go for Vegetable Science, Objective Olericulture. And for Floriculture, I told you must, don't skip that, must, you need to read that Deshraj. And then this is not a sponsored video. I don't have that much subscriber only that I will do a sponsorship video. So this is my genuine advice. Like you can go for agri toppers, because when I used to study also, these are all, most of the things are like memory, like varieties and everything. So if you will read, you will feel like I am not remembering anything, I have forgot everything. Okay, so after solving that MCQs, their MCQs are really easy, means medium type. Okay, so if you will study, you will get. Okay, so these MCQs are, whenever you will solve any MCQs, just read one topic and try to solve MCQs. If you solve MCQs, that will retain your memory. Okay, so all the varieties and all, you are thinking like you have forgotten. No, but if you will do MCQ, you will do one mistake and you will, it's like that only you can remember. Okay, and for other things, like these are the common. Okay, so for biology, or I am calling it GPB, genetics and plant breeding, but it is like that only. So these are the extra topics that you will, when you will go through the syllabus. First thing, just go and download syllabus. So which syllabus you will see there, it is written like respiration, transpiration. Then according to previous year, I have written like cell division, cell cycle was there, about cell organelles it was there, then seed viability test. These are all the topics were there in previous year. So I just analyzed, and I just, you can see, I have just written the topics, and this is just genetics and plant breeding. Genetics means biology. See, this is nothing like organelles and all. All these are YouTube videos. I haven't read from any book. These are the general topics. I have just written the topics, and I have just searched in YouTube, and I have just studied the YouTube videos. Okay, so these are all the books you need to study. So I know whenever our senior used to tell us, like, you need to study this book. So I used to just think, this, they are saying like we need to study handbook, but handbook is so thick, like 2 volume. How can I read? Nobody says how to read. So this video will be too long. So in next video, I will tell you like which book to read first and how to read. Okay. So before that, I will just tell one thing, like handbook is the what say Bible or Gita or whatever, your Quran, you can say like that, for horticulture. Okay, for especially for JRF. So whatever is written in handbook, it means this is only correct. If wrong is also written in handbook, that means you think this one will be only the correct answer. Okay, so for MCQ, so for anything, for any data like seed rate, spacing and all, if you are getting confused, because okay, I forgot to say one thing. This Gloucester's essence and everything, whenever you will read, no, so many things like there will be written like for some variety this thing will be written wrong, or seed rate or spacing will be some it will be different. So no need to worry. That's why I'm saying first read from horticulture, sorry, from handbook. So there you got the, especially the data, you got the seed rate or spacing, that is only correct. After that, whatever the spacing or that all you are seeing in Gloucester's essence, you don't need to give importance to that, because already you have written the correct one. Okay, so this is the end of this video. So I hope this video was helpful for you all, and next I will be saying you how to read the books, like how to read horticulture, and after that essence clusters. So I will guide you on that topic. Okay, so bye bye, keep subscribing, keep supporting.